Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be back at it with another Viper game review. He's doing something pretty crazy in this game, and although it's just a ranked game and he's going up against Daniel, the #1 player from USA at 2550 elo. Daniel's a very solid player. Viper's currently sitting at 2700 elo, and he's doing something pretty crazy, pretty unthinkable when it comes to this game. Not because we can't replicate it, pretty easy to replicate it, but in a real game, a ranked game, throwing this down, it takes balls. He's going to play Ethiopians, and he's not going to make a single archer. I skimmed through this game, and I thought it was a great game to review, so I said, okay, let's hop in, and let's see how he can manage Ethiopians without making a single archer. Ethiopians are archers. I mean, it goes hand in hand. You think of Ethiopians, you think of archers. You think of archers, you think of Ethiopians. That's how it works. I'm sure you can all agree, but Ethiopians have a few other solid options without the archer line at all. And let's see if Viper can tap into those options, and let's see if he can make it happen here and win with Ethiopians without making an archer. Let's take a look at his map first. Forward gold. Maybe that's why he didn't make archer. Forward gold is a bit nasty. Other gold is also forward. Does have a back one though, just in case. Also has a back main stone. Other stone a little further forward. Wood lines. Now listen, it could be better, but it's not bad. A few wood lines. Berries are in a solid spot. You can also probably wall late game, pretty much out here. Early game, maybe down here, maybe to the corner, maybe just diagonal as well. Has a few options. Front is a little bit exposed. Left side, definitely a lot easier to wall though. So overall, a pretty decent map. Let's see if he can make this work against Daniel. Taking a look at Daniel's map, he's got a forward gold. Does have a back gold as well. Other gold is forward. Stone, safe. Other stone is very far forward. Berries also exposed, but he's got decent woodland. So maps are pretty much even. Very similar maps. Both of them average maps, nothing too crazy. And I would say maybe I prefer Viper's map just because his berries are a little bit safer, but definitely could go either way. Daniel's playing as the Berbers, by the way. Berbers are pretty solid when it comes to like their cavalry and what they can go for. And stable wise, they also have Genitors as an option to shut down the Ethiopians. Genitors are not that bad, guys. I know we don't see them often, but they're actually pretty sick. We can probably play the Dark Age at 2x speed. This is something I might start doing in reviews when nothing much is going on, by the way, just to speed things up and not make the video take too long. We can still comment on certain things in Dark Age at 2x speed. It's just not like it's that fast where we can't keep up. Do let me know in the comments if you guys enjoy this. I do want to make these reviews of Viper, T90. Might throw in a couple other big names in there. Because a lot of the guys, especially with T90, you don't really see him playing too often. So it's nice to catch up on that. Hey, a subscriber, when I'm not even streaming, a subscriber on Twitch. Thank you, buddy. That's the guy coming from YouTube. You guys should all do the same. Yeah, it's nice to see like T90. No one really sees him playing too often, doesn't really stream it. So it's nice to review his games and show you guys, his progress and where he's at. And for Viper, I mean, he just does some crazy things here and there. He's pulling some big games. It's always fun to review him as well. If you guys want to see other players out there you want to see reviews of, do let me know. Okay, so we got a 20 pop up from the Viper. He's going to go for a second lumber camp as well. Not making any militia. Going to fight our opponent's scout. Now we can slow it down. We get some action here. Taking a little bit of a scrappy fight against Daniel. Daniel's up faster, so Daniel should be able to win this if he continues to chase. Decides to play it safe. Both of them go back. No militia being made, so Viper's going up. This looks like a scout build, but it could also be a skirm spear build, where he goes for skirm spear. I think a skirm spear and scouts are both not very Ethiopian strategies. So at this point, I'm honestly confused as to what he's doing. He's also not going for the mill at all. Went barracks first. So I wonder what he's going to be going for here. Sending a second villager forward as well. Now goes to the mill. Daniel is considering his options as well. He's also doing a scout or skirm spear build. Okay, decides on skirm spear for Berbers. That makes a lot of sense because from Daniel's perspective, he's probably expecting Viper to be on archers. Viper goes for the range. Okay, Daniel scouts his gold, sees there's no gold or no mining camp. Probably still expects archers though, because Ethiopians gets 100 free gold. So Daniel's expecting archers. Like, I'm pretty certain about that. I haven't spoken to him about it. But everything leads to Viper making archers so far, except the no mining camp and gold. I would like to see Daniel do a loop and check that again. Or maybe check the back to see if there's a mining camp somewhere else. The Viper, not going for archers. Of course, we know this. He's going to go for spear scrim himself. Completely off meta. Spear skirm is not an Ethiopian strength. He's doing it so he doesn't die to opponent going skirms. And he can hang on and defend his forward gold. Instead of just going archers and getting hard pressured, he's going to stay alive with the spear skirm here. Also walling up the right-hand side with a villager, just to kind of play it a little safe, take advantage of his easy walls on the right, and continues to develop from here. Daniel, big ups to him as well, doing kind of something similar, going for a few skirms, walling up his base, and hey, maybe he's not even planning on going spear skirm. Maybe he just wants to go skirm and just simply defend against Ethiopians and wait for Berber Cav. Hey, that's not a bad strat at all. 5% to go forward. Still not making a single archer, even though it's tempting. It's got the 150 food. 150 food in the 150 gold in the bank. Could be making archers if he wants to. Gotta take a sip of water here. Been recording a lot of videos. Grinding out the YouTube vids for y'all. I'm preparing before I travel. This is why I'm recording this, before NEC travels. Hopefully, I don't know when you'll see it, but hopefully you'll see it in a couple weeks on a Saturday or something. We see a blacksmith now from Viper behind us. Again, he didn't really find much. Just kind of put a little bit of pressure and then backed up. Now, is this approach good? Is it good to go Ethiopian skirms? My answer is like probably not. Not against Berbers, but you have to give him credit as well. He's not getting attacked, which is I guess his main goal with that forward gold. He's not getting attacked, and hey, he might put a little bit of pressure. Even if he doesn't find too much, keeping Daniel at home is a pretty good thing. Both of them playing pretty much perfectly, by the way. No idle time. Just 1 second from Daniel, not a big deal. Res collected is extremely similar as well. Been a mirror game so far. Been a mirror game. Viper's on the aggression, though. See what he can do with that. He's got a few more units on the field. Maybe he gets some good micro trades. Maybe he forces Daniel to make a stable. All of these would be little wins that can help him out a little bit. There you go. I'm tempted to see how the walls are developing for Viper as well. Not too much. Not a single piece of palisade as well. No archers, no palisade walls so far. Very nice. And if you think about it, he doesn't need to wall up, right? Because he's the guy doing all the attacking. So, like, you know, most players would just wall up out of default. But Viper's thinking about it here. He's thinking, I don't need to wall up. I'm the guy attacking. There's only scrims on the field. Let's not waste my villagers on, you know, my villagers' work time on making palisade walls. Let them work, gather resources, click up the castlage. Oh, look at this micro. Look at that micro. Very nice. Both players playing incredibly well with the micro here. I mean, you'd think that they'd lose a skirm. Not a single one lost a skirm. Viper's taking slightly better trades, though. Dino has a bit more weakness in his ranks. Picking up the wheelbarrow. Interesting. Both of them wheelbarrow at the same time. This is a mirror game. Viper's economy back home looking pretty healthy, too. And hey, the 100 gold he had extra, he used it to get fletching, and he's just gonna be able to click the cast it. Like, he still has that 100 gold. Even if he doesn't use it right away to make archers, like most people would, it's not like he lost it. He still has it for later. So that's a nice little bonus there. Both players will likely go up to castage after wheelbarrow. And look at this. Daniel has to stick 6 vills on gold. Viper's only got 4. And they both have just enough to click castle. So that's that 100 gold coming in handy. And Viper's going to go ahead and pick up castlage. Same time for both. Mirror game. Ethiopians, Berbers, and they're both making skirms. I can't believe it. First kill of the game. Is that the first? That's the first kill of the game. 18 minutes. And it's a skirmisher. What is this game? But it's still so exciting. Like, the fact that the game has developed into a skirm war at this point with Vipers, Ethiopians putting the pressure, it's just not something you see often. Now we see Daniel switching into 2 stables. And guys, I always say this, but slow-paced games early explode later on. Explode. That's why I used to hate them. I used to be like, oh, it's boring, it's boring. It's actually not. Slow pace early always leads to an explosion late. So it's always worth to continue watching and to see what comes of it, right? Now we see the two stables transition here. Bloodlines. Good play from Daniel. He's hiding it. Look, this is what Viper sees. Basically nothing. He'll never scout those stables. Unless he sends the scout around the outside, which would be sick. Okay. Still some micro here, back and forth. Ooh, good hit. Yeah, Viper's getting the better micro here. Definitely some solid micro here. It's little things, but sometimes all you need is little things to pull ahead. Keeping the, keeping the hill. It's the difference. Ooh, good micro from Daniel though. Backs up. Ooh, traits back. Kills the scout. Kills the skirm. And now he's going to have some night production. What the hell is Viper doing? No archer still. Interesting. Going for a stable himself. One knight. 2 town centers. And this one is in a very weird position. You're asking to get siege push from here. But 2 town centers right away. He wants to boom it up. Viper's got way less skirms, by the way. And he's going to trade the skirms. He knows they're going to die. So he's going to try to trade them against as many skirms from Daniel as possible. And they're going to get cleared up. So those skirms simply allowed Viper the possibility to... A little bit of a scrap here. The possibility to survive Feudal Age. And now he's on pure defense. Getting stone money upgrade. Heavy plow. Bowsaw. Monastery. He's getting everything one shot here. So he's going to go into some hyper economy, pretty much. Meanwhile, Daniel's playing a bit more of a balanced game. He's going to add some economy, one town center. Send the skirms and the knights forward. Probably should pick up a lead skirm. We've got so many of them. And he'll try to pressure Viper. Viper's going to also go for Siege Workshop here. So very defensive play. Again, still hasn't made a single archer. Doesn't even look like he wants to make one. Like, he's not even concerned one bit about playing crossbows with Ethiopians here. He's got a stable. He's going to go monks. And he's buying stone. He's going to play towards Shotel right now. Now we understand the game plan. He's going to go for Shotel. And you know what? I actually love it. Shotels, they destroy the skirms, not even a question. And these days, they do pretty good against Cav. If you have enough of them, you get the unique tech. They're a solid answer to Cav. And remember, Ethiopian get free pikemen. So if you can mix Shotels and pikes, all of a sudden, that only really dies to like crossbow. And Daniel's probably not going to be on crossbows as Berbers. Maybe Cav Archer. Maybe Camel Archer, though. That could be a good transition. So we'll see. Shotel pikes. Solid. Oh, Magano comes out. Oh, what a play. No freaking way. That was incredible. The gate to keep the knights out. Big shot on the skirms. And Viper made that Magano work. Forced all the elite skirms back. And Daniel just lost half his army. That was so nice. Now we see light cav coming from Daniel. He needs to pressure this hard because Viper's up 10 bills. This could be a big shot, potentially. No. Backs away. 4 TC now from Viper. Didn't even catch the 4 TC being dropped. Big time economy. Pure economy, basically. Some people like to call this greed. I don't think it's necessarily greedy. He's playing defensive. He's got monks and mangonels. And he's going to drop a castle. Dude. So he's going to have decent defense. He'll get pressured a little bit here. Has fletching, so his town centers aren't bad. They can hit a little bit. That monk should get a conversion. Well, maybe not. Yeah, Dino did a good job reacting right away there. Market comes up to fix the tragedy here. Too much gold. Market will definitely help stabilize things. And I think Viper Castle here into Shotel production looks pretty good. That's the best place for a castle, I'd say. I mean, ideally at the front, but we have no space. Right here, I'd guess. If not, he'll just make it in the middle of his base. Both are good options. Right here feels natural, though, with the stone villas. Let's see what he does. Yeah, perfect. On a hill. Again, I have a challenge for you guys. Find me a Viper castle that's not on a hill, bro. I don't think it's possible. Even on Arena, he makes his castles on hills. Oh, this could be bad, though. This could be bad. The monks are out of position. Oh, Daniel can't get in. Oh, Daniel can't get in double conversion. Wow. I mean, even with the light cap there, Viper just blocked with some vills. Oh, big magneto shot as well. I'm getting way too into this game. I promise you guys a Viper review and a T9 review this week. Or this month, I should say. And my god, are these games delivering. I mean, this has been spectacular so far. Wow. Good defense there. 79 villas, but Daniel, like I said, not a slouch. Going for a forward castle. Viper, you want to stay home all game? I'll attack you all game, baby. Third town center behind us. We keep a good economy around here. We're down 15 villas if we're in Daniel's position. If we get that forward castle up, hey, that's not a bad situation. Oh, Viper picked up Sanctity as well. And that's going to get us 2 conversions on these villas. The Shotels are putting up numbers against the light cap here. They do a lot of damage. Remember, let's take a look at the stats of these guys. 16 plus 1. Obviously, you can upgrade them further. I think Elite has 20 base attack. 20 sounds like it's too much, but I think it actually has 20 attack. It's a good unit, man. It's a good unit. It's overlooked in a lot of cases because it's squishy. It's like a glass cannon. But in the situations where it's good, it's solid. Second castle for Viper, and all of a sudden, it actually feels like this forward castle from Daniel is going to backfire. Because if he's not able to break Viper's defense and put some serious damage onto his economy, Viper, yeah, up to him. We'll trip down the castle. And we're using the camel to produce the castle to produce camel archers, but like we're gonna make like what 10 max by the time we start getting tripped down. I think Daniel has only one choice. All in Castle Age. It's the only thing that can possibly break this defense from Viper. If we try to go in, Viper's gonna be way too far ahead, trap us down, and we're gonna lose so much ground. We have to go all in castle here. Alright, 4th town center from Daniel here. Okay, it's not a bad choice. 4th town center into all in castle can be good. But look at the eco upgrade difference, guys. We're missing 2 upgrades. Wood and farm upgrade. Viper, again, not concerned about the Ethiopian range. No Arbalest switch here, guys. It's doubling down to Shotels. Not even worried about the Camel Archer. Oh, actually, remember, the Camel Archer will deal 3 less damage because it's a mounted unit. So even though it's a range mounted unit, it still does 3 less damage to Shotels. So when that unique tech comes in for Viper, it's going to be super solid against even Camel Archers. I don't think he picked up the unique tech yet. I could be wrong. Oh, no. I'm telling you he's addicted, guys. I'm telling you he's addicted, but it's fun to watch. Can't say it's not. Daniel is out if he wants to be, though. And that costs Viper so much time, brother. Lay down the quick walls. That fight's not too impressive. Okay. Maybe Daniel wins this? Maybe this is a lesson why you shouldn't make Shotel Warriors, why you have to go archers with the Ethiopians. But hold on, Royal Hairs is coming in very soon. Royal Heirs, I think is how you say it. Let's pronounce it properly. I see you guys typing in the YouTube comments. That's not how you pronounce it. Hera, how dare you pronounce it like that? My father was from that country where they first invented this word, and it's an absolute disgrace, Hera. You have to pronounce it properly. This is how you do it. I see you guys' comments, guys. I'm trying. Royal Heirs. I hope I got it right. Big fight here. Daniel's got the hill, but look at this. Look at the Shotels after that tech comes in. Oh my god. It's a massacre. These aren't even elite. But the upgrade that makes them take 3 less damage is just massive. Now we see a second castle from Daniel. Viper's not panicking. Viper's been playing this game for far too long to panic to a measly forward castle. Not even on a hill. Despicable. Look at Viper's castle. It's always on a hill. Again, challenge. Find me a Viper castle. Any game that's not arena. If there's a hill on the map, Viper's castle will find that hill. It always happens. Doubt's been searching for 20 years. Hasn't found one. Daniel continues to pour in. Camel Archer and Light Cap. He's going all in castle, so credit to Daniel for doing the absolute correct play. He's absolutely doing the right play here. Again, I told you, solid player. Viper's going to repair the Treb. Surely Daniel breaks this. Oh my god, he's got to get it. He's got to get it. I don't think he will, though. Shotels are there. The Treb, it's so weak. Oh my god. No way. No way. The Treb stays up. GG. GG's called. No freaking way. Wow, I feel so bad for Daniel on that one. Oh my god. Treb couldn't be sniped. And this I'm talking about. The castle's being trebbed. And even though he can play on a little bit longer, he just has to tap out. He's going to lose all of map control. Shotels will start running towards his direction. And Viper can transition to all kinds of things. He can go Shotel Skirm. He can go Shotel and some Siege. He can start taking the hills with castles. A lot of minerals here Viper would love to get his hands on. So the game is essentially over here. Daniel taps out a little early, you might argue, but he's probably dead here. GG, well played to the Viper, winning with Ethiopians, not using a single archer. That is definitely a pretty spectacular result. And despite it being a ranked game, still found it an interesting review here, and I hope you guys did enjoy it. Take a look through the stats. KD's about even. And take a look at the economy. Obviously, Viper had more because he went for that Giga Chad Boom, 4TC, all upgrades. And if you take a look at the APM charts as well, Viper slightly faster, but barely matters. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, actually, before we end, I got to do the scores here. Okay, what did we say with the categories? Hold on, let's go back to the game here. Okay, Viper, in terms of micro this game, I would say 9.5 out of 10. Micro was super solid, especially with the skirms. It's the game review at the end of we're going to give him a scorecard here. Macro, I would say 8 out of 10. Really good economy, really good boom, but missed out on using Ethiopian outposts. Also got a little bit too many of his monks sniped, so his defense could have been a little bit better there. Then in terms of map control, we'll give Viper a 6 out of 10. Gave up map control and almost cost him the game, but I would give him a 6 and not lower because of these two castles that secured his entire base. Part of the plan. In terms of strategy, I give him a 7 out of 10 because it's a meme, but I'm kidding. The real score, 10 out of 10 strategy. Love how that was played out. I think he made the perfect moves at all times, and it was an off-meta strat, but for an off-meta strat, I give it a 10 out of 10. It worked perfectly. And the last thing was late game. We didn't get there, so it's hard to say. But he got the trebs out right away, so it's good enough for me. 10 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. We already showed you the stats. That's it. Peace.